A very good, very happy Thursday morning to everyone out there. Baby Friday is here. Landon in the driver's seat, bringing you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of our friends at On Target. Going to be looking at a calmer, more subtle finish to the work week here. We're going to be looking at the opportunity at rain chances returning as we enter the start of the weekend. Going to be looking at the heaviest rainfall, holding off until Saturday night on into the Sunday time frame. Let's get a look at those current conditions out here. We have got clear skies this morning with high pressure nudging in here out of the west, but you will note got some wispy mid and high level cloud cover that is working in here out of the north and west. We're going to be looking at an uptick in clouds as we work throughout today. This will be passing through here this afternoon, but plenty of sunshine to go around this morning. Partly sunny this afternoon. It's going to be rather nice throughout the entirety of today. Let's get a look across the region, kicking things off with twilight, overlooking the Morgantown Skycam, overlooking Green River there. Beautiful view of the moon along with the twilight and the sunshine. Kind of a wispy start there with a beautiful view, if I do say so myself. Looking over the Sexton Bin Builder Skycam down in Gold City, down in Simpson County. Look at the moon and the stars shining bright out there. Got a few of those wispy clouds trying to work in here early this morning, but looks like we'll be holding off until a little bit later today whenever we're going to get more of that cloud cover in here, right? Let's jump over here. Look at those current conditions across the Commonwealth. We have got readings located right around the mid and upper 20s up into the lower 30s here across the western tier of the Commonwealth. Same weather story right here. We got quite a spread. 25 degrees up here in the flats of Woodbury, just under freezing right here along the Tennessee state line, and obviously over here in eastern Kentucky. Got some colder readings over here in this direction, nearly down into the teens in far eastern Kentucky, but have not quite made it there just yet. Let's jump over here and let's get a look at what's going to unfold. First and foremost, we're going to be looking at the short-term model guidance to give you the full breakdown here. First and foremost, we're going to be taking a look at that cloud cover and how it's going to behave as we work throughout today. As previously mentioned, we'll have the clouds working in here out of the north and west. Sunshine this morning, and then as we close in on midday into lunchtime, get more cloud cover in here, continues into the afternoon hours as well. Then we're going to see that break up to an extent throughout the overnight with loads of sunshine in store, as you can see here, as we finish out the work week, all right? More sunshine on our Friday than what we're going to experience today. Soak it in, folks. Get all that vitamin D that you can, because clouds will be right back on the increase as we roll into our Friday evening and into our Friday night with our next weather maker arriving here out of the south and west. Short-term model guidance on the temperature front. We are below freezing this morning. We will be rebounding nicely to right around the low and mid 50s for the peak heating highs of this afternoon. Throughout the overnight, going to dip back down to either side of the 30-degree mark, and then Friday afternoon, with any luck, folks, are going to be up to around the 60-degree threshold. Mid and upper 50s across the board. A few of us might breach that 60-degree mark here across our region. Going to be a little bit colder over here over eastern Kentucky. Many locations over here will not be escaping the 40s here as we work throughout our Friday. Keep your eyes off to the west. That is the name of the weather game. We have got this deepening area of low pressure over the plains. We are looking at Friday evening is what the current model guidance here is valid for. Then we're going to work into our Saturday. We got that deepening low pressure system. You can see it kind of meandering there right around the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma. And then it's going to jolt eastward. And as that does so, that is what is going to be resulting in more of that moisture trekking up out of the south and into our vicinity. By the time that we roll into the early morning hours of our Saturday, this is where our surface map is going to be set up at. Got this deep southerly flow, warm front trying to infringe up across the region. But folks, models continue to take the low just south of the area, and the heaviest rainfall keeps getting notched down a little bit further and further south. I still think we're going to get plenty of rain as we work into our Saturday afternoon all the way through our Sunday, but it looks like the heaviest rain totals are going to remain down to our south with this particular weather maker as it evolves. So here we are looking at Saturday morning. We're going to have clouds that are going to be on the increase. And as early as Saturday afternoon, as you can see here, we could get some scattered hit-miss light rain chances in and across our vicinity. These rain chances are going to pick up in intensity and become more widespread as we work into our Saturday night, all the way into the pre-dawn hours, and then eventually on into the daylight hours of our Sunday as well. Again, you can see the bulk of the heaviest precipitation remaining down south, but that precipitation shield going to be slicing all the way up here and into the Ohio Valley. This is quickly going to pull off to our south and east by the time we work into our Sunday evening. Loads of sunshine to enjoy as we kick off the start of the new work week. And we're going to have a massive round of warm air advection pouring in here with winds picking up out of the south and west during the early and middle part of next week. Landon, how warm are we going to get? Well, take a look for yourself. Here we are working into the Monday afternoon time frame of next week. We're going to be right around the 60-degree mark. It's going to be pretty nice, just above average for this time of year. But look at Tuesday and Wednesday. Southwesterly winds in the magnitude of 15 to 30 miles an hour underneath partly cloudy or partly sunny skies. Look, by the time we roll into peak heating of Tuesday afternoon, we're going to be all the way up to around the 70-degree mark, all right? But wait for it. Then we roll into our Wednesday, and then we roll into our Thursday. We're going to be up perhaps in the mid and upper 70s by the time we roll into next Wednesday and Thursday afternoon with this deep southwesterly flow. Now, coming along with that on Wednesday will be some hit-miss rain and storm chances as well. Passing cold front brings us back down to reality as we finish out roughly a week from today, or 8 days out from today, with highs back down to around 50 to 55 degrees rolling into Friday and Saturday of next week, not this week, okay? So nonetheless, let's take a look on the activity front and see what's going to be unfolding in regards to any particular weather makers. We get the warm air advection regiment that is set up across the region. Here we are rolling into the middle part of next week, maybe a few hit and miss stray rain showers with this low pressure passing to our north. Cold front's going to try to jolt down in here, down to the south and east as we work into Thursday of next week. Perhaps some showers and storms coming along with that. And then we get another weather maker with a more robust outlook as we roll into next weekend. All right, so here we are in voodoo country, folks. You have to take it with a grain of salt. But we're talking about Sunday, February 22nd, all right? And we could have a more powerful cold front moving through here, and it looks like we could be going back to a colder air regime back as we roll into the last official week of February here with this deep trough digging down across the eastern U.S. Could be bringing back some more winter weather shenanigans. Again, folks, we're in voodoo country. We can't write it in stone. But signal analysis is hinting at a colder pattern dropping in here during the last week of February on into the first week of March, all right? Talking about the short-term model guidance, this weather maker is not going to be bringing any sort of severe weather across our vicinity. But with that being said, you can see here, they do have a marginal risk for severe weather painted across the Arklatex region up into southeast Oklahoma as well. Severe clear here across the Wobbles community and the rest of the Commonwealth, but widespread rain showers will be a good bet as we are rolling through Saturday afternoon, but in particular Saturday night into Sunday of this weekend. So you got any plans for Valentine's Day? The good news is we're not expecting severe weather. Might need the rain jacket, though, if you plan on going out, catching a late dinner, nice Valentine's Day evening, or a movie or anything of that nature. Total rainfall amounts coming along throughout the course of the next week, all right? This is valid all the way through Thursday morning of next week, February 19th. The bulk of this will be falling Saturday afternoon all the way through Sunday evening. Well, we got that other little quip moving in here in the Wednesday to Thursday time frame of next week that could be laying down a little bit more. Looking at anywhere from 1 to 2 inches roughly on the precipitation front with these particular weather makers. Full 6-day weather forecast breakdown. Clouds on the increase as we work throughout today. Highs will be holding on either side of the 50-degree mark. We'll be to near 60 degrees underneath loads of sunshine throughout our Friday. Going to be absolutely immaculate out there. Clouds on the increase throughout our Saturday. Scattered rain chances during the afternoon with highs near 60. Widespread showers, perhaps an isolated rumble of thunder Saturday night, all the way through our Sunday as well. Then we roll into President's Day to kick off the new work week. Highs around 60 degrees, and on Tuesday afternoon, we could be hitting near 70. Folks, it's going to wrap up your Thursday morning, Baby Friday edition of your Weather or Not forecast, presented by On Target. You all take care of yourselves, take care of each other.